piece is inspired by the region that this Kenyan coffee comes from and the origin story of the culture there. So I did a bit of research and I found out that the site of the origin story has a blue gate in front of it. And I thought that was really interesting because the coffee, this specific coffee, is grown with blue grass lined in between the coffee plant to keep the soil from eroding. So I thought that was a nice kind of visual connection between the culture of the people who work in the coffee farms, and then also the visuals of how would you represent such a vast culture. Yeah, so I did a little scooch around Google Maps and found some nice blue gates to work from, and I thought this image was particularly nice because it kind of has people in their everyday setting, and working from Ireland, you can't experience that culture, especially in the middle of a pandemic. So I worked around that to come up with something that might represent the coffee that we were making the artwork for. The creative process started by doing a bit of research online. I had a chat with someone from the region who I got in contact with through an African society in Ireland, which was really lovely to hear about the culture. And then it was about drawing, using different images, seeing what would work best as a painting, then doing kind of colour swatches and seeing what kind of colour palette I'd like for the painting. And then really just spending time building up the layers of the painting and thinking about how it will be as a piece, but also how it will be on the coffee branding and the coffee packaging as well. Yeah, I loved making it. It was a really different project than I normally work from my own photographs. So to go out of my comfort zone and do something a little bit different was really nice. And to think about that it would be kind of given and disseminated to a different group of people was really nice to think about, what would I like this painting, what kind of message would I like it to carry to those people. It's on a coffee bag in your house. Maybe it might spark some interest for someone. The print might give a different feeling of Kenya, or spark some interest about the region that the coffee's from. It was really nice project to work on. How long did the painting take to make? Maybe about 2 months from start to finish. By the time you've gone from getting the brief for the painting, thinking about what way you want to go, coming up with a few different ideas, then doing the drawing stage, doing the initial painting stages, and then working on the painting for a while so that it gets to a certain level that the surface is nice and that it's expressing what you want to express in the painting. I actually did 2 versions of the painting because at one stage I was like, should I go this direction or that direction? And then I came back to this one again because I was like, no, I think I actually like that direction that it was going. So yeah, about 2 months to do the work.